Hey,
We're local young people,
Here to give you a guide to Magenta Living. 12,500 homes.
550 employees.
I'm one community. Magenta Living, it's a kind of big deal here.
It provides around 12,500 properties for rent.
It's also one of the biggest investors in the local community.
And one of the biggest employers around. Magenta Living's not your average landlord, however. It's the biggest social housing provider in Will.
With homes spread from West Kirby to Wallasey to Ellesmere Port and everywhere in between.
To really understand what Magenta Living is, you'll need to know a bit about social housing.
When you're looking for a new home, you've got three main options.
You could apply for a mortgage and become a first-time buyer.
You could rent privately through an estate agent.
Or you can rent with a social landlord.
A lot of people aim to buy their home at some point in their life. However, when you are young, it can sometimes be tricky to get on the property ladder.
Which is why renting is often more popular amongst us young people. Renting's easier than buying, both on the wallet and the paperwork.
It also leaves you more open to change. If you've got a steady income and money's not a struggle, then private renting could be for you. Just be prepared to pay 4 weeks' rent in advance as a deposit.
Social housing, unlike private renting, is designed to help people and is rented on a need basis.
For example, here's a 2-bedroom house. A young couple with a newborn baby wants to make this their family home.
But so there's this guy. He's single, got a stable income, and just wants to get his own place away from his nagging gram.
Since it's a 2-bedroom home, the couple with the baby are considered more in need.
That little guy needs a roof over his head, more than this single guy needs a bachelor pad.
Social housing landlords rent their properties below the market value, so less than private renting. This is called affordable housing and again is designed to help people in need.
The best part is that you won't have to pay 4 weeks' rent in advance as a deposit.
In fact, a lot of social landlords will even give you a decorating budget, giving you a head start in making the place your own.
The one thing that really sets social housing apart from buying or renting privately is where the rent goes.
Magenta Living is the biggest social landlord in Wirral and a registered charity, which means that any rent they receive goes straight back into the community.
Whether that's maintaining people's homes with repairs,
Building more homes to help even more people in need.
Connecting communities through daily events.
Providing advice for anything, from finding your career to figuring out how to balance your paycheck each month.
We're employing more than 550 local people as a dedicated workforce, 10% of which all started off as an apprentice, with its apprenticeship programme continuing to support young people like us.
Those 550 plus staff are pretty good at what they do too, and they've got the awards to prove it.
Social housing companies like Magenta Living could offer you a home when you're in need at an affordable rate and continue to support you in every aspect of life.
To keep up to date with Magenta Living and how they could help you find a home or even a career, follow them on social media.